what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another Linscents video. Today we have a fragrance from Fragrance World, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it is a cell phone, the tablet, the laptop, the Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. Maybe you're watching me right now in the DMV, hoping to get those papers and that documentation so you can drive that automobile. However, wherever you watch me, it is an honor. You guys are new to this channel. You like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. So are the comments. So are the subscriptions, okay? So everything is very important. Again, I do this for fun, okay? This is not a job for me, okay? This is more like a hobby. And hopefully I encourage some of you guys to go out there and do stuff that you like as well. You know, if there is something that you like that you want to put on display for others to enjoy, please do so. It's all about, you know, entertaining everybody. So with that being said, let's get into this. But before I even get into that, fragrance stores that I shop with frequently, and some discount codes right there. Use those codes to save that money. Nonetheless, let's get into this fragrance. Now, we are going to wait for that train to go by. That is the Amtrak, so it should be pretty quick, hopefully. Boom. Okay, it is gone. So Fragrance World, you guys already know they have an Apex, Imperial, and I forgot the other one. Okay, Apex, Imperial, and something else. But this one is the Imperial, the one with the buck. Obviously, I'm wearing a buck, so we're gonna get the one with the buck. Okay, and you know, I've seen a few little snippets of things here and there on YouTube. I really didn't watch anything. I really don't know what this is a clone of. I'm just gonna go into it with an open mind and let you guys know if it is blind buy worthy or not. We are gonna get into this now. Obviously, the plastic is off. The bottle has been pretty much sitting on the display. One thing about this bottle, though, I'm going to show you guys, okay, once we open it up. You guys probably have already seen the display, okay? Sits in there like it's freaking dead in a casket. One of those rich celebrities that's got the velour, the velvety background when they're asleep in that casket. This is just like that, okay? Now, the one thing about these, okay, they are cool. They are pretty cool to look at. These little animal heads are on the bottom. However, some of them, and I believe this is one of them, it protrudes so much that there's a lot of weight on the front of this bottle. So sometimes if you just sit it like this, you might see it starting to tip because it's kind of heavy right here. So that's the one downfall with this bottle. Other than that, it looks beautiful, nice, heavy weighted glass, which is very nice. And again, that buck, look at that 16-point buck, whatever it is, okay? So my buck looked like it's okay, so my buck, so you can literally mold these a little bit, okay? So if you want that buck to have straight up antlers, you probably could do so, or you bend them down to make them have straight antlers, you can do so as well. But there's the buck, okay? Again, nice thick glass. Here we go. Goodness gracious, I thought that was the Amtrak. They must be you know, maybe they picked up all the stuff in Baltimore and they're delivering it through the train now. So hopefully that train gets to where it has to go. So maybe we'll talk about that train for a little bit more before I actually spray this. Now, you guys are looking at me like, oh, look at the cool gloves. Oh, look at those. Man, these workout gloves are pretty kick-ass. And I say kick-ass because the one thing about, you know, sometimes you go work out and you're not fully prepared. You go work out, you start sweating. You're like, man, I need a towel to wipe off the sweat. Or in this case, I have a headband which kind of keeps the sweat from my eyes. So if I didn't have this, I'd be like, man, where's the towel at? This thing literally has, now the thing is, it's probably going to start smelling after a few days, but literally like almost a built-in cloth where you can wipe the sweat off. So that is pretty dope. If you need a link to these gloves, I would definitely leave that down below. Amazon, okay? Again, cool little like clothy texture. So if you start sweating, boom, you can wipe that off. So here we go. The train is finally gone. Let's get into this fragrance. Now, I don't know. I can't remember if I sprayed this when I first got it. This literally was about a year ago that I got this fragrance. So this is the first time we're actually going to spray it and kind of do a little first impressions on it. Wide sprayer, so don't get too close or you might get some in your mouth. Ooh, okay. So it kind of definitely has this fruity, woody, fruity and woody. Pretty potent too. Ooh, I like this. I think I like this better than the Apex. The Apex, I think, is more of the Blazing Sam clone, if you will, the more tobacco-y, spicy fragrance, which is very good as well. But I actually think I'm digging this one a little bit more. That it's kind of fruity. It's kind of got this nice woody, maybe something green in here. Ooh. I have to spray this on the skin and see what it's all about. But this, I'm liking this one, you guys. Let me go on the skin real quick. I'm digging this one, you guys. Maybe there's a slight bit of citrus in the beginning, just a slight. Now, it's not like smelling a just plain straight up lemon, okay? It's more like the zest or the oils of a citrus, okay? It's not super citrusy, but it's more fruity in my opinion. Fruity. Again, maybe ambery, because ambery sometimes gets that sweetness. Okay, there's a little bit touch of sweet here. Not like tonka bean sweet, but just sweet. Again, probably more from that fruitiness that I'm getting. A fruity, almost slightly woody incensey, if you will. Not like churchy incensey, but kind of like one of those light incense. Not like something that's super heavy and definitely really noticeable, like at a church or, you know, somewhere of prayer, like those kind of incense. But there's something kind of incensey or maybe a slight spiciness to it as well. I'm digging that one. I'm definitely digging that one. And, you know, here's the thing, though, again, you guys, I probably sound like a broken record doing this, but it is the honest truth, okay? There are times when you smell fragrances and it probably smells like something you've smelled before, okay? This is probably one of those fragrances that, you know, if I'm really thinking about it and I can really give you guys, another recommendation or a suggestion, this is something that I've smelled before, okay? Not exactly the same thing, but something similar, okay? That fruity, kind of woody, there's almost like this slight fresh again. Maybe it's that citrus, a little bit of citrus oils. But it is a nice fruity, again, woody, kind of incensey or spicy. It's one of the two. It is a very good fragrance. And again, it is something that I've smelled before or, you know, smelled something similar. So again, this is nothing that is going to be new to a lot of you guys, okay? If you guys have a huge collection already, it is not going to be new. If you have a smaller collection, maybe you're only into about the 20 to 30 cologne fragrance collection, it might smell new to you because you don't have a lot of fragrances. But this is definitely, in my opinion, blind buy worthy. And again, where Apex, I believe that's the one that is the Blazing Sam. That one is a little bit more, in my opinion, a little bit more mature. Okay, this is a little bit more. This is almost kind of mature and playful at the same time. You can be playful, you can be kind of sexy and seductive, but also playful at the same time with that fruitiness. Again, that kind of mysterious, incensey, spicy smell that you get in the background kind of gives you that, you know, more mature take on this fragrance. But again, that fruity kind of freshness kind of gives you that playfulness. So with that being said, this fragrance is definitely, honestly, in my opinion, blind buy worthy, especially if you can get it for a good price. And honestly, again, look at the presentation, okay? I've seen this fragrance go for like 25 bucks on certain websites. And if you get it for that, honestly, it is a steal. In my opinion, fragrance is obviously easily worth at least 50 to 60 bucks. And again, a lot of that is because of the presentation. But again, the fragrance itself is just literally the cherry on top. This fragrance smells very good, you guys. Very high quality. I can't see where anyone would be like, oh my God, you smell fake. No, they're going to come up to me and say you smell awesome. So that is the thing. Again, if you guys are wearing fragrance for compliments, again, you have to take a look at the whole overall picture. Again, a lot of people come on with these top 10 compliment fragrances, but it is not really, honestly, the fragrance that is getting the compliments. It is the actual person, okay? Again, If you are a mopey individual, if you walk around with a soapy, soupy, sad face, no one is going to compliment you. But if you have a uplifting, cheerful, a beautiful, happy personality, people are going to respond to you no matter what fragrance you wear. You can wear the cheapest thing, but if you have that persona about you, people are going to compliment you. Okay, so it is not about top 10 compliments, this, that. It is honestly your personality first that is going to get you that compliment. Okay, people are going to notice that, and then they're going to want to give you a compliment because you look like an approachable person. You look like a person that you could easily come up to and say, hey man, you smell good. What is that? You look like a person that would gladly accept that compliment and give feedback. Again, if you look mopey, you look like an individual that don't want to be bothered. And even if you smell good, I might not tell you nothing. So with that being said, again, this is definitely going to be compliment worthy in my opinion based off of just smell. But again, it's got to go based off your personality and your persona, okay? Your aura, okay? Your aura is literally going to dictate if you get compliments or not. So with that being said, Fragrance World Imperial, I like it. I like the bottle. I like the presentation. Everything about this fragrance is top notch in my opinion. So go check this one out. And again, if you guys like these gloves, probably should have went with something slightly smaller. These are the extra large, so they are a little bit loose, but that's all right. Again, kind of cool, built-in towel wipe, if you will. So that's kind of the cool thing about these gloves. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Yep.